Welcome back. And you know what? I just wanted to do something very simple, very basic, just to get the point across on how you can leverage your ChatGPT. This is probably an app that is the most common app that you'd find on your device, which is going to be a calculator, but I think I'm going to give it a twist of having financial calculations of your bond repayment, car repayment, interest repayment, total device repayment, but I want to do that in literally under 5 to 10 minutes. So as you can see, the time is 7:04. Let's get things started.
Welcome back to NJE NAI Code's Just AI, no code. Let's cut it up.
Help me create a Flutter application that can, that is calculator that can help people calculate the total repay on their long-term and short-term financing, and also make it a basic calculator with the theme of dark and let's do dark and royal color gradient. So I know there were some spelling errors and mistakes in that, but let's see what we have. Absolutely, let's build a Flutter calculator application, short-term, long-term, including basic calculator, add, sub, multiply, divide. Use a theme of royal colors, and there we go. So let's do this. Let's go terminal. We are going to go CD. Let's see where we currently are. CD offline. CD offline. Now I just want to make a directory where we can put all of our projects. Test AI. Or I think we called it the channel name NJE NAI Code. Right, CD into that, NJE NAI Code, and we are going to do the first line, which is the CD financial app. So that is going to create, I need to read this line, and I officially have like 3 minutes left. So we've creating the Flutter application, so that's created in that directory. Then I can CD into it, so the name is financial calculator, and now we need to open it. So I prefer to use Android Studio, so I'm going to look for this project. As I said, offline NJE NAI Code. I believe it is that project. Now it's going to ask me whether I trust the project. Yes, I do, as I am the one building the project. What do we have next? Okay, we need to open the project. There we go. The project is finally open. And one thing I've seen that Android Studio likes doing is that because Android Studio wants to do Android, so you're going to have to click up here on Android, scroll down and do it as project files, and then you'll start seeing that it's for Flutter now. So there's all your files, and we're told to go to PubSpec. Once in PubSpec, we need to add Google Fonts, and that is where you see this section, right? SDK Flutter dependency, but I'm going to put it under one that already exists. Okay, perfect. And then it says do a Flutter pub get. Let's do our get. So the get pretty much downloads all the different libraries that you want to do. So whenever you want to clean the project, it will delete all of them and then rebuild them. But also from a context, just giving some of the insight that I have of being a developer and reasons why we do some of the stuff. Now we need to go to the library main, and what it's done is that it looks like it's done the code, and it's also informing us to create other files. So let's copy this. It says we need to go into library lib.main. So lib.main, take all of that, copy paste. That is our first view. And then now it says we must create some screens. So let's do that. New. And we're going to do a package. I thought this would be a lot more faster, but I think it's because it's so complex. Let me rename those screens. And we're going to create another one called new screens. So I'm going to do another one called screens, and I'll explain that now. Another one called home screen. Okay, perfect. And we're going to copy all of this into here. And I'm going to come back to screen. So what I tend to do when I dev is I create a file name called the folder name. And the benefit of that is I can use that to be imported to the main project once, not multiple times, but once, which for me is a benefit. Now, there's other files we need to create. I'm going to browse down and go there. So I need to go into libs, create widgets, and create basic calculator. So let's do that. Library, yes, create widgets. I think we're still on track. We're 5 minutes in. Let's do this. So we have widgets, and then we're going to create basic calculator inside it. So I created a dot file. I just need to revert that. Let's do this. I need to create widgets, and then we'll have widgets inside widgets. And then we will have the basic calculator. All right. Now the only thing is that I didn't put into the prompt is I didn't say for South African context. So I think this will just be a quick build application, and then we'll probably add one specifically for that. But for now, we're just gonna do with what we have. Basic calculator, basic calculator. So we have one import. So we're done with the basic calculator. I'll come back to the bug fixing at the end. Now we need to create one for loan calculator. Just gonna copy the name, come back to our widgets, new file, widget calculator, copy that, paste, and export. What's that? Loan calculator. So we've made both of the items that we said we want, and it says we pretty much done. Just like that. Okay. We're still on track on time. I probably have about 3 minutes left. That one's POW. What is POW? It's not found in here at all. These ones are now found, but POW is the one missing. Let me try build it. I know I'm going to get errors because the POW section is giving an error. So let me do this. Please allow the user to add where. Please calculate to allow the user to select if they are South African or not as the calcu differ, and we need to think of I think, you know what, no, it's fine. Let's just get the calculator running. I'll take this and just save it in our project over here, as it'll be the next prompt that we do. So let's comment that out, and let's come back to our calculations, and we're gonna ask it how is not declared double class, and we're gonna say looks like we have an issue, and tell it what the issue is. We got 1 minute left. 1 minute. Okay, it says I need to import math. Where am I? We're here. We need to import math. Once we import math, then change the line to 1 plus 1. Where is that find power? Which is this line here, right? I changed it and it's like the exact same thing. Oh, sorry, to this. So now we change that to that, and so that the final result is that. Oh, done. Perfect. Let's run. We are currently actually 1 minute left. We've got seconds left. Let's get this thing running. Let's go. One last minute. I am dry and I need to go get dressed so I can get out of here. Come on. I should actually, let me go. Oh, there we go. Build done. We are building to the simulator as we speak. And let's see what we have. We are currently on time, so no more code can actually be done until the next episode. But for now, let's see what we have for this application. So it's done the Xcode build and it's built the app. Now we need to see that open up. There we go. Okay. Oh my gosh, basic calculator. Let's go. 1 times 8 equals error. 8 times 7 equals error. Yeah, this is basically cancel works. 1 plus 3 equals error. So we'll come back to that. That doesn't work. Come to the loan side. Let's say loan payment of 1,000, interest is 10%, loan term is 1 year. We should have paid 1,100. Hey! But long term and short term is basically the same. Let's say 10, so that would be 150k. It's 1,500. Long term. So yeah, that's pretty much what we have in 10 minutes. We'll expand onto this if you guys are really interested to see how this this calculator works, where I took a basic calculator and expanded it to have that functionality. And please make sure you like, share, and subscribe. We'll probably pop out another video in a soon state, because this can't be the final product that we have. As this calculator keeps giving errors, I would like to put in some paddings, maybe the buttons being black, with a black background, with circular, like I want to make it more UI UX. So also look for some inspirations on what we can do to prompt ChatGPT to rectify and make this look better. But in terms of long-term, short-term calculator, basic, that is all there, and that works. The only one I want to also add is like financial personal loan value, but that would be under short-term vehicle, also in theory be under short-term. Long-term is property. But yeah, enough of me blabbing. Thank you for tuning in. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys on the next video.